Okay, we are on page 53. Let me just enlighten you, then not enlighten nobody. Okay, let's go back to the Singing Rabbi. So, the Heilige Singing Rabbi. Yeah. Okay, we were learning it a little bit last week, but anyway, some of you weren't there, so we start all over again. You know, all the Rabbis, like what they really want to know is, what does God want of me on Rosh Hashanah? Because the most important thing is, what does God want of me this minute, right? What's the difference between 6 days of the week and Shabbos or Yom Tov? 6 days of the week, it's enough to know what God wants of me in general. God wants me to put on film, God wants me to be a good Yidele. Okay, I'll make it. Sure, what are you doing? Good. I'll do that. Let's do it. Shabbos is a little bit deeper. Shabbos is deeper than that. Because Shabbos, I don't have to do so much. It's not what God wants you to do. There's a really like a little deeper than that. But right now it's Rosh Hashanah, right? What is God asking of me on Rosh Hashanah? What am I asking of God? What's going on Rosh Hashanah? Okay, Yom Kippur, everybody understands. Yom Kippur is not so heavy to understand. Yom Kippur is absolutely the heaviest and deepest cleaning in the world. I'm bringing all my dirty clothes to the Rabbanu Shalom. I say, Rabbanu Shalom, this is torn, this is Gewalt, you can't even recognize it anymore. Rabbanu Shalom, I'm mamish, tzaddikim alachim l'chatzon, aber l'nachnu I'm telling the truth, Rabbanu Shalom. There's nothing left by me which doesn't need fixing. Okay, that I can understand. Rosh Hashanah is something else. Rosh Hashanah, I'm not asking God to fix my neshama, to fix my soul. Rosh Hashanah, obviously, I'm fixing God's kingdom in the world. I'm fixing kingdom in the world. And here, I just want to tell you, sometimes it's like the Heilige Stonne. Sometimes I look at the world and I can recognize God's kingdom from the beauty of the world. Let me ask you, 40 years ago, could I say I see the world is so beautiful, I recognize God's kingdom from the world? I'm sitting in Auschwitz in a gas chamber and I recognize God's kingdom? Well, then God is like the stone, right? You don't see anything. If you don't see anything, God is okay, right? Okay, we are God's image, right? I'm a king. On Yom Kippur, I say to the Rabbi, if you want me to be a king, if you want me to be your image, I need my kapota to be good, my payas to be good. I need all my garments to be in good shape. My spiritual garments. And hopefully God will give us enough money also to have a good kapota and a good shtamel, right? Rosh Hashanah, I'm not talking about the outside. Rosh Hashanah, I'm talking about the inside of the inside. About the inside. And here just one more thing. I don't know, I'm telling some of the stories today, but this is what it is. It's a true story. Somewhere in Auschwitz was a Hasidic bocher, Hasidic young man. And he got engaged to this absolutely beautiful girl, also from a Hasidic home, 2 weeks before the war began. And somehow, the moment the war broke out, somehow I didn't see her anymore. And here it's already 1943. And crazy, sometimes people in Auschwitz and Dachau, they didn't even care anymore. They was playing with their lives, but they didn't care. And there was the women's division and the men's division. And one way or the other, suddenly this Hasidic Bocher, I mean now he's already a little bit older, recognizes his color on the women's side. This little mom is so happy, But one way or the other, they promise each other that even the moms should be so careful not to play with their lives anymore. One way or the other, Baruch Hashem, they're making it. And here's a great liberation. I don't know, it was the Russian soldiers, American soldiers that came in. Everybody went to eat and to celebrate. And he just went to look for his color. And they both ran away, went off. And there was one house which was destroyed by bombs, but it was a house. And they went into the house. And they were just so glad to be alone for 5 minutes. But now you have to open your heart. Do you know she had not looked in the mirror for a few years? No, she had no hair. She had no teeth. She had scars of blood all over. And he was just bones, right? But you see those people in Auschwitz, and they always told themselves the way they remembered themselves. Okay, now listen to this. They're running into this house, and half the house is destroyed by bombs. Well, there's one big mirror hanging there. She looks in the mirror, and she sees what she looks like. She says to him, how can you love someone who looks like that? And he says to her, well, how can you love somebody who looks like me? Let me tell you something. Was there ever a bride and a groom who looked more beautiful to each other than those two kids? Right? Something, it was not kapote beauty. It was not the kapote. Something so much deeper, right? I heard a story from somebody who knew that couple. Baruch Hashem, they made it to Israel. Don't know the end of the story, but Baruch Hashem, they made it, right? Rosh Hashanah, I'm standing before God, my kapote is torn. My kapote is torn. And I think to myself, how can God love somebody like that? Something else. Rosh Hashanah, it's clear to me that my connection to God is so much deeper than ours. I'm not talking about my physical, even my spiritual kapote. All my garments, everything I do, I don't do. Rosh Hashanah is so much deeper. And you know what it is? I want you to know I'm a little bit angry at God. Because I look at God the way God is handling his kapote. I don't like it either. When I look at God's kapote, Hashem Olah Geis Lo, is the world of God's garment, right? So Rabbi Shalom, your kapote is also torn. Look at the world, right? Look at the world. But now, on Rosh Hashanah, you know what is clear to me suddenly? If God's kapote is not in good shape, it's all my fault. It's all my fault. It's mamish my fault. Suddenly it's clear to me, Rosh Hashanah, if my kapote would be in good shape, God's kapote would be in good shape also. You know what I realize? One thing, if the whole world would get together and fix their kapotes. Friends, all year long I can bear that the world is not in such good shape. I can bear it. On Pesach, I'm not sitting by the Seder night and say, Rabbi, let the whole world get together, last of the Son of Mevo Modi'im.